you excited?
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be going over a full day of eating. I'm going to basically show you guys what I eat while traveling as a flight attendant. Also going to be going over some awesome tips for you guys to get started on your fitness journey. Now, one of the biggest difficulties, or one of the biggest problems that I hear from most flight attendants when speaking to them, is that they've put on some weight while starting the job. And I know it can be tough to stay in shape while always traveling, while always on the go. The temptation to eat out or just lay in your hotel bed, I've been there. I know what it's like. And my goal is to help you guys get started on your fitness journey and give you guys some awesome tips on how to get started towards your goal, whether it be to lose weight or just feel comfortable in your skin. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want, so I'll take it on. I've made mistakes, but mistakes make you strong. Let's break it down for a minute. I want the crown, I'm gon' get it. You hear me loud, man, I'm winning. Yeah, Charlie Sheen will be grinning. These ladies know that I'm sinning, and this is just the beginning.
First step in starting anything is setting a plan. And in order to set fitness goals, whether it be lose or gain weight, you need to understand how many calories you need to take in to lose or gain weight. What I use is calculator.net. You need to know how many calories you need to intake to maintain your weight, and then either add or subtract depending on your fitness goals. I'm going to be shooting for losing a pound a week, so I'm going to subtract 500 calories from my maintenance calories. Now that I've set up a plan, go ahead and input these numbers into a food tracker. I use my Transformation app, but a popular one everyone else uses is MyFitnessPal. Both work great, and they both have a barcode scanner, which makes life easier. Now that we have set a plan, I encourage you guys to set some SMART goals. For instance, I would sit down and kind of write out what you want to accomplish within the first week. For example, a good goal would be to track all your macros to see where you're at. But let's get into meal number one. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the food. Alright, so to kick off this first meal, what we're going to do is break our fast. So, what we're going to do is we're going to incorporate an oatmeal. Meal number one is going to be oatmeal. So, since I follow a intermittent fasting lifestyle, I usually tend to do a 16-hour fast with an 8-hour eating window. So I usually wait till between 12 or 2 p.m. to have my first meal. Most people end up doing intermittent fasting completely wrong, because what they're going to do is they're going to break their fast with a high glycemic carb, which is going to be like a white rice, white bread, or a donut. And what this is going to do is going to spike your insulin. So it's going to give you that like quick surge of energy with that big crash at the end of the day. So what I do is I always start my day with at least 20 to 40 grams of oatmeal. While I'm cooking my oatmeal and my eggs, I am sipping on my OptiGreens 50. This stuff is great because one of the main benefits in here, besides having 11 servings of vegetables, is that it has a glycemic balance blend. So what that means in terms of fasting is it's gonna slowly raise your insulin levels, so it's gonna give you that steady state energy while you start your day. So the reason eggs are great is because, like I said, they are a great source of protein, nutrients, and they have good fats in there, so they're gonna raise your good cholesterol. One of the best things you guys can do for yourself when starting your fitness journey is investing in a food scale. They're about $8 to $12 on Amazon, and what this is going to do is going to actually help you track the proper amount of calories that you need to eat throughout the day. So most people usually underestimate or overestimate what they're eating throughout the day, so they're not going to hit their goal. So with the oatmeal, what I do is I add in a protein, a source of protein. So what you guys want to shoot for is at least 20 to 30 grams of protein per meal. And one of the most important macronutrients that you guys are going to be having throughout your day is protein. Reason being so is because it's the most satiating macro and it's the most thermogenic, so it's going to keep you fuller longer, and it's going to allow you to burn calories more throughout the day. Yeah, so since it is October and it's fall, we're going to be trying to incorporate in as much pumpkin spice products into this video as possible. So to start off, we're gonna do pumpkin spice oatmeal. And if there's one macro that you are going to want to hit every day, it's your protein goal. And a good rule of thumb for how much protein you should take in is whatever your goal weight is. So say my goal weight's 180 pounds, I'm gonna hit 180 grams of protein that day. So usually 1 gram per pound of body weight. Made a mess. Does the camera lady want to say hi to the people? People have been asking for the lady.
Yeah? They love me?
Alright guys, luckily I got this lady here today. The one, the only, the beautiful Shan Lee.
In my PJs, sorry. I dressed to impress.
Alright guys, so after calculating all the calories for meal number 1, we have 433 calories, 35 grams of protein, 30 grams of carbs, 19 grams of fat. Now when I'm traveling, I usually do boiled eggs, and then I'll pre-cook like all my meats. So I'll pre-cook the turkey bacon. Oatmeal, if you want, you could do like an overnight oat, throw it in the fridge and do that. Or what I do on the airplane is I just use the hot water. That's it. So I'm gonna sit back and enjoy my food. See you guys in the next meal.
Sir, can I help you? Would you like a treat? Yes? Come on, it's your treat. Alright, who's a good boy? You a good boy? Good boy, sit. That's right. You're a good boy. You're a good old man. Enjoy, buddy. What kind of sorcery is this? Ma'am, would you like a treat? No? No? Come on.
Alright, really quickly before we get into next meal, I'm about to go start studying here for a little bit. But I want to talk to you guys about a quote I saw the other day that really resonated with me, and it was self-discipline equals freedom. Now, when they say freedom, they mean freedom of self-doubt. So if you are able to learn how to stay disciplined, I know it's going to be tough, especially as a flight attendant when you're flying. There's going to be people bringing food on, there's going to be chips to eat, and you're always going to go to that quick food option. But if you're able to instill discipline over time, you're going to create self-freedom, which is going to create confidence. And with confidence brings trust within yourself. And I think the biggest problem with people is like they feel like they lack confidence is because they lack self-trust, which means they set a goal for themselves, they don't accomplish the goal. And I've been there, I've done that. I've set a goal for myself, told everybody, didn't accomplish it, and I kind of got depressed, you know? That created self-doubt. Didn't build my confidence, didn't build trust with myself either, so I didn't trust myself. But in order to build confidence, you gotta build self-trust by creating small goals over time. And that kind of goes along with like if you're starting a fitness journey, it's like incorporate small steps here and there to build up to the bigger steps, and over time that's going to build self-confidence, you're going to get self-trust, and you're going to have overall freedom of self-doubt. So a little tip for you guys, hope you guys enjoyed that. And you might be thinking about starting intermittent fasting, but I highly encourage you just to start with focus on tracking your macros and figuring out what your set calories are for this journey. We'll talk about fasting in a little bit though. Alright, so meal number 2, we're going to be doing turkey burger, rice, and veggies. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. What we're going to do is 6 ounces of turkey burger, about 160 grams of brown rice, and then I don't really track my vegetables, but for this purpose of trying to hit my calories and showing you guys how to track it, we're going to add in probably like 140 grams of veggies, either broccoli or cauliflower.
And how does...
Now, when I'm traveling, I like to weigh out my food, plan out my meals, So if I'm doing a 2-day trip, 3-day trip, or 4-day trip, I make sure to have at least 3 meals set aside, a breakfast, lunch, and a dinner, and then a snack. And what I'll do is I'll weigh out each meal, put them in baggies. So what I use is baggies. I'm able to fit more food in there. So if I want to throw some fruit in there, it creates more space in my cooler. And what I do is I bring these bowls. So I have these pop-up bowls that I bought on Amazon as well. Obviously sleek, slim. Again, they allow for more room within my cooler in case there's stuff that I want to bring, like fruit, especially condiments. And that's another big thing you guys should like look into is what kind of condiments you're eating, because condiments are loaded with sugar. So what I try to stick to is sugar-free ketchup, mustard, which has like 0 calories, and then I'll do some hot sauces, but they might be more loaded with sodium, but that's fine. Sodium's not like the enemy. You'll just sweat that out later in the gym. So we're gonna sit back, eat my meal number 2. So overall today we're looking pretty good. We have 81 out of 180 protein, 78 out of 211 carbs, 37 out of 88 fat. Can I help you, sir? I'm trying to eat my food. Alright, so meal number 3 isn't so much a meal, but I am eating a meal replacement bar, which has about 260 calories on top of adding some pumpkin spice latte to my cold brew. If you guys didn't know, I make my own cold brew now. Check this bad boy out. Got it on Amazon for like 18 bucks. So that's gonna bring my calorie total to 1,309 calories. We're at 114 protein out of 180, 100 carbs out of 211, 52 fat out of 88. These foods are great, especially with studying. For one, caffeine is phenomenal. Caffeine not only is going to boost your alertness, but it's also gonna help you with your hunger. So with the coffee and the protein and the caffeine mixture, it's a great combo for studying, which I'm doing right now. I'm gonna study for another hour or so, and then at 5:30, Shanley and I are gonna head to hot yoga. It's gonna be our first time doing hot yoga, so we're gonna be doing that in a little bit. So we'll see you guys on the next meal, and then we'll talk about some yoga. Come on, Yogi. We are off to do some hot yoga. Namaste.
Namaste. Inside.
Namaste.
It's cold AF.
I know. So we'll see you guys in a little bit. Yoga review. Yoga review in 3, 2, and as you can see, I am drenched. How'd it go?
That was
You
great.
like it?
I loved it.
I got my kicked.
You're stinky.
I'm stinky, yeah. All right, guys. We'll see you at the house. We got like a few more meals to go, and the Patriots are on tonight. So go Pats. Peace.
Woo!
Whoa, that's a lot of lemon.
It's good. It's tart.
So snack number 2 is a blueberry banana protein smoothie. Shanley has lemon in hers, which I think is gonna be gross.
No, it's really good actually.
But I'm at somebody shake it on you.
I guess.
1,676 calories out of 2,356. So we're gonna finish off our last meal tonight with a buffalo chicken wrap.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll show you guys that next.
Excited.
Pretty good?
Mm-hmm.
hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
To finish off the macros, try to hit carbs as much as I could.
But I wasn't able to. As you can see, you're not always going to be perfect with your macros. I went over a lot on my protein, but that's not a big deal. As long as I was under on my carbs, a little bit over on my fats, not a big deal. I wouldn't do this practice all the time, but it's really good to incorporate in tracking your food for like a week or two, just to kind of get a good visualization of the proper portion sizes of food that you're getting in, and to see if you're even getting a good enough amount of food in there. But I'm gonna finish off tonight with 2 pieces of toast. What I do, I don't use butter. I can't believe it's not butter. Do some Truvia for sweetener, and then some ground cinnamon. So that is gonna conclude the video for tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, smash that thumbs up button. See you guys on the next video, which will be next week. We are doing a trip. Got some special guests on there, so see you guys in a bit.